Shalom. Call Halam La Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Haracha'a Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth in sincerity. They steered us well and they rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect. May the blessing of election be upon your house. It's the brother Zion Amawan coming at you with another lesson. To feed the lambs through the Holy Spirit. Haracha'a Kodash. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying and to the point. And in this lesson, we're going to get into 2024 job apocalypse. Shocking mass unemployment hits millions of Americans. And this is prophesied in the Holy Scriptures. Okay? And we have been blowing the trumpet. We have been trying to tell you, but no one cares. Okay? You still got a remnant of Jake that is going to hearken. But the majority of these Israelites, they just not going to listen, man. That's why the scriptures say we have piped onto them, but they haven't danced. Because they don't give a damn. You know, they think that this system isn't going to crumble because they are holding on to the stead of America. They still believe in this current monetary system. They still believe in the banking system. All right. They still have faith in their government. Okay. But this government is trying to enslave you. They don't give a damn about you. Okay. And 2024 is going to be one hell of a year, man. Okay. That's going to be that make it or break it year, man. You know, because, you know, from the elder apostles all the way on down, we've been saying that job loss on a mass scale is in fact coming to America. And that's when people are going to, turn psycho. All right. That's when the savagery is going to be rampant on the earth. All right. So let's get into this paragraph and we'll bring out a few scriptures and we'll close out. In a cataclysmic turn of events, the year 2024 has ushered in an economic tsunami, leaving millions of Americans in the throes of a shocking mass unemployment crisis. The nation, once synonymous with prosperity, is now grappling with a wave of job losses that has sent shockwaves through communities from coast to coast. All right, and as you can see, this is literally what we're gonna see, man. Okay, you seeing a lot of people getting laid off. All right, you seeing a lot of Israelites just can't find work. All right, you see AI taking over these jobs. Okay, but ultimately, when the system crash, it ain't gonna be no work. It ain't gonna be no work. How you gonna get paid? They gonna have to reset the whole monetary system all over again. You know, especially when the dollar crash. That's when more perplexity is gonna hit these people, man, because of the lack of resources. You know. So let's get into a few scriptures, and we'll just close out. But let's go to Isaiah. Let's just go to the point. Chapter 19 and verse 1, and this is talking about, all right, the current Egypt that we are, that we're in, man, which is America. Okay. And this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 19 and verse 1. This is a message to Egypt, all right, which is America, all right, in the latter days. The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord Yahweh Shai rideth upon a swift cloud, that's that fathership, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst thereof. And this is the end result of the wickedness and that wicked wine that that Babylon the Great pushes throughout the four corners of the earth, this is the judgment for that. Okay, by having his children being under captivity. Okay, we will be found in Esau Edom's hand. So this is the end result of Yahushua, all right, cracking that fourth dimension, okay, delivering his elect, which is the 144,000 and 1/3 men, women, and children that manage and obey and trim their lamps, okay, and the rest he's gonna leave here and melt, all right, by the way of thermonuclear fire, by the way of ICBM missiles and intercontinental ballistic missiles shot at America, all right, between the 6th and 7th Trump. The Israelites that managed and obeyed, which is the elect, they should be getting the hell out of here, man. Lord willing, we are part of that number. At the end of the 6th transition into the 7th Trump, we should be out of here. Lord willing, we are part of that number. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, right? So Yahweh Shema Shai is going to set the left wing and the right wing towards each other, man. They're going to be fighting against each other, okay? And it says, and they shall fight one against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. Okay, and let's jump down to verse 15. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail branch or rush may do. You see? And that's when you're going to have the mass job loss that we've been saying to y'all. Okay, so it ain't going to be no work. Okay, the grinders will cease in that day, man. Okay, let's go get it. Let's get Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 1. All right, it says, remember now the Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. And this is when Yahweh Shema Washai is going to remove his prophets off of the street at the end of the grace period, man, because that's when utterly all hell is going to break loose, but in that time of trouble, okay, because it's going to be Jacob's trouble is going to be activated on a mass scale, okay? And Yahweh Shema Mashah is gonna remove his prophets off of the street, okay? Because mind you, every time Yahweh Shema Mashah destroy a kingdom and bring down an entire rulership, he always tell you about it first before he do it. You know, Esau do it on the left hand side, but Yahweh Shema Mashah do it on the right hand side. Okay, and Yahweh Shema Shah control the left and the right hand. So Esau Edom, starting with these illuminaries and these lower illuminaries, all right, they may think that they got one up on Yahweh Shema Shah, but Yahweh Shema Shah got them in a trick bag, man. Okay, because they doing the will of Yahweh Shema Shah on the left hand side. You know, so Yahweh Shema Shah is going to take his men off of the street. All right, and then you know, that same judgment that the prophets on the highways and hedges been prophesying is going to manifest. Verse 3. In that day when the keepers of the house shall tremble and the strong men shall bow themselves, right? So you got all these men, all right, that's watching the stock markets, that's watching the computers. They going to be hurting that day, all right? They going to be pulling hair out their motherfucking head, jumping out the windows, man, as soon as that dollar crash. You know, I'm talking about when it plummet, man, to the point where it ain't no more. Literally, you're gonna have a lot of perplexity out here. You're gonna have a lot of lack of resources, and people are gonna resort to their savage ways of raping, robbing, and murdering. All right, but his elect, but Yahweh Shema Shah's elect is gonna be uh ducked off in the secret place, man. They're gonna have that Psalms 91. All right, they're gonna be under the shadow of the Almighty. All right. And the grinders cease. Okay, and the grinders are going into the jobs. It is going to cease. All right. Cease means to stop, to put a halt on. All right. To put a halt to. So there isn't going to be any work. Okay. You're going to have, it ain't going to be no rent. None of that. So all these landlords that want to kick people out and want to try to, talk shit to their tenants because they ain't got no rent money, they finna take a major L. All right. Everybody about to take a major L. Okay. But the elect is going to be in the midst of it, but the elect is not going to be ultimately taken by these plagues, be taken by these perils. All right. Because they are few. And those that look out the windows be darkened, right? You're going to have blackouts. But that's twofold as well, because it ain't going to be no truth. That's why the windows going to be darkened as well. But also you got blackouts. When it ain't no jobs, that means people not going to be operating the light company. People not going to be operating the water company. People not going to be operating the telephone companies. Phones are going to be down. Towers are going to be down. You ain't going to be able to flush your damn toilet, man. Because who going to be at the water company working? Who are going to be maintaining the meters? They ain't going to be at work. It ain't no money. The dollar crash. It ain't no jobs. So these are just the things to come. These are just the things to come. These are the things to be looking out for. That's why the script, so that's why the scriptures say watch and pray. Because this thing can go down tonight. It can go down right now. All right. So it's up to you how about Shema Shah, but this thing can go down right now. Verse 4, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and the daughters of the music shall be brought low. You see? So, people will be forced to hunker down in their houses, man. It ain't gonna be nobody getting evicted because it ain't gonna be no damn jobs for everybody. It ain't gonna be no jobs. People gonna be boarding up their windows, hunkering down in their house, holding it down until somebody come up in there. That's only if it's their lot for somebody to come up in there and straight up step on everything in the house. So let's go to, I believe it's 1 Timothy 3. Or is it 2 Timothy? Right. 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1. This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. So let's go to perilous right quick. Let's go to perilous in the Greek.
Strong's G 5467. Chalepas. Chalepas.
Right. Hard to bear, troublesome, dangerous, harsh, fierce, savage. You see? So this is going to be one hell of a time, man. This is going to be a time of imminent danger. Okay? So if you don't have Psalms 91 and you're not in the secret place of Yahweh Shema Washai, it's not going to go well with you in that day, man. All right? It's not going to go well with you in that day. So this is just things to prepare for. Lord willing, we are part of that number that we are in the secret place of Yahweh Shema Washai because bad times are coming. So Lord willing, this lesson has been edifying and to the point. I want to give infinite honors, glories, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Haracha'a Kodash for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth and sincerity. They steered us well and they rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect. May the blessing of election be upon your house. We're on the next one. I'm Baratazai. Shalom.